Hey, what's up, guys? Chelsea Briggs here, hanging out with Steve Sparrow of Morning Parade.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
As far as having your music in the UK and US, bringing it here, how's it different? Like the fans, would you say?
I think in America, people are a lot more forthcoming with their praise and their appreciation. I think in the UK, we definitely have kind of a stiff upper lip, and people wait to be impressed, whereas America are kind of open arm to it.
Your single, Headlights, it was iTunes editor #1 pick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How cool is that?
I know, it's amazing. It's amazing. I came home from university and showed our bass player Phil. I was like, "What do you think of this song? It'd be a good B-side, right?" And he was like, "No, mate. Show that to our manager." For it to be, traveling where it is now, and to be on Leno the other night with it is amazing.
The thing I think is cool about your guys' music, as it's different, it's a lot of deeper lyrics mixed with sort of like upbeat dance music.
Yeah, of course.
Talk about that a little bit, maybe like the writing process and how you kind of came up with that style.
I kind of like that juxtaposition of having kind of these sickly sweet melodies and kind of arrangements, and then mixing them with kind of a darker undertone in the lyrics and stuff like that. It's kind of that weird combination of everybody's ideas coming together.
That's cool. Do you have a favorite lyric you've ever written?
The line from the opening track of the album, Blue Winter, Magpie's Circle Memories that I'd swept to the side.
How about musical influences for you guys?
Bands like M83, kind of electronic stuff, Prodigy, Chemical Brothers, Faithless, that kind of super kind of huge dance stuff, Dylan or Jimmy Webb and Jeff Buckley and stuff like that. And obviously rock bands like Queens of the Stone Age, bands like Arctic Monkeys, Muse,
wow,
and Radiohead. So it's really endless, and it kind of causes a lot of rows and stuff, but it keeps things interesting.
One of the things I heard at Morning Parade, your name, is about the transition, correct me if I'm wrong, but the transition from night to day.
It started off because we used to have kind of construction jobs. We'd rehearse every night, and in the mornings we'd travel to work in the queues of traffic, and we called it the Morning Parade. But yeah, we used to kind of party a lot as well, and it was kind of that thing of coming home on the kind of subway in the morning and seeing people going to work and us coming home. So it's kind of that
the
kind of...
The truth comes out.
Yeah.
You guys started the US tour. It's coming up in September, right?
Yeah, we've been over here for like a week now,
okay.
doing bits and bobs. We started off in Dallas and we did like a morning breakfast show there, which was quite cool. And we're here in the States until the end of October.
Cool.
So we're out with Civil Twilight at the moment, and then we're joining up with our pals from home, the Wombats, a band from Liverpool, so it should be good.
What's the best part about touring?
The actual realisation that people actually pay us to do this. Like, how the hell do they let me and my friends travel around another country, cracking jokes and having a laugh all the time? No, it's just being with your best friends all the time and having ridiculously stupid in-jokes.
How do you prepare?
We call it skyhawking. What you do is you just get your suitcase and go, "Oh my God, I'm not ready for this at all." And just grab everything you can find and put it in a suitcase and get on a plane. That's how you prepare.
Because it was after a long night of partying, so that's the only way. You didn't plan accordingly, right?
Wet towels, shower curtains, anything you can find in the hotel, just put it in there and go.
If you could construct the perfect tour that you guys would tour with, what are like 2 to 3 bands that you would want to join?
I'd have Muse on the bill because they're probably the best live band in the world. Radiohead as well because they are one of our favourite bands. And of course we'd have you as the compere. You could be the MC.
Can
you
I?
rap?
Yeah, I got it. No big deal. This is going to be the most epic tour ever.
Yeah, of course.
I'm so excited. I noticed a lot of your songs are remixed a lot. Do you like hearing that? Do you look at it as art, or is it weird?
You give somebody a seed and they create something new from it, and that's what music's all about, isn't it? Everything in life is a remix. It's just a mishmash of other people's ideas coming together, so it's really cool when people do it with our stuff.
Is there one that you kind of saw and you're like, oh my God, that's freaking awesome?
Yeah, there's one a song called A&E by Berlin, which is really cool, and there's also a remix by Millions Like Us, which is a dubstep remix of A&E, which is really cool as well.
You guys just had, I would say, like a little performance at the Olympics. No big deal. How was that whole experience?
It's an amazing experience to be part of it, and really to roll from that straight into this, it's just been a kind of a whirlwind year for us. Definitely had a little bit of vodka before I went on the stage, because there was a lot of people out there.
You mentioned it, Jay Leno. I just want to touch on it a little bit. That was your first US TV performance.
Yeah.
Were you nervous for that?
Jay's an absolute pleasure. Like, he comes and spends some time in the dressing room. He's really down to earth. And everyone makes you feel really relaxed, so it just feels like, a kind of a private performance. It's really good.
Thanks so much, and you guys, for more on Morning Parade, be sure to head to Hollywire.com and Hollywire TV.